Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of this sort of let's play for the second mission in Tropico called, what is it called, the Speakeasy or something like that. And right now we're a little bit in the hole. We're a little bit in the hole, and I think a big part of this is probably the fact that a lot of our areas just, we don't have the workforce. We're actually like, we cut that 70, it used to be 70, it's been cut a lot. See, these vacant jobs have gone down significantly. We need more people coming in. Well, part of that I think is because we just did a big giant raid to go out and gather people up. We're just not pushing enough product out. We're making gold here. We're definitely get it. Well, the Teamsters office, we should have tons of Teamsters, tons of them. I mean, the sugar's getting picked up. There's not an excess of sugar over here. Do we have an excess? We do have an excess of logs, though. So when we get money, I think we do want to go up to one more lumber mill. That might force us to go up to one more sawmill. Or sorry, one more chopping lumberjack thing. This is even with the hasty debarking, we still have 2,500. No one's actually here working. That's the problem. Like, where do these people live? Where do these... You live right here. I don't understand what the big deal is. You got a chapel there. You got a tavern. What more do you need in life? Most people are running around trying to take care of their medical needs. I know we definitely don't have clinics around and about. It's actually something we don't have. Kind of just need money. Kind of just need money to come back to us here. Tons of sugar here, but these people just aren't working. Bunkhouse, bunkhouse, bunkhouse. I think these people all live nearby. Yeah, they literally live right there. What's going on? Might need better entertainment. We might need better entertainment. We might need better faith and better healthcare here. The grocer, actually. Dang, I just realized these people, do these people have no means of eating food? Except for the fact that now we have the fisherman's wharf and we have the coconut harvester. If we didn't build those, they wouldn't have any food down here. Well, that's not true. Sorry, they have the pig. They have the pig, but never mind. They should be getting tons of food. Plenty of food. See, we're going to be sending out some golden rum, which is good. But we're getting farther and farther in the hole. Now, what we can do is we know that we have the ability to ask for money here to the axis. So the way that we kind of do that, but we're short, right? We need 71 to be able to request financial aid. That's 20,000. That means what we could do is we could just take a mission from them and get that +7 on signing of the contract. You don't have to finish the contract to get +7. You get it just for signing the contract in the first place, which is pretty cool. That's 4,000. I don't think we're going to ship out 4,000 coconuts. But see, here's the funny thing. I don't think we're going to do most of this stuff. Sugar is maybe one of the higher chances of something that we could do. We might end up just canceling it, getting the money. We get +7 for now. We ask for money. We get -7. It all kind of works out the same. You know what I mean? So I don't mind if we don't actually get around to doing this. Let's sign that, though. And before something crazy happens, let's ask for financial aid. So that's going to get us a little bit out of the hole. Just a touch. This is going to come in. We should get enough to actually build a few things. There we go. We're up to 10,000. Research prohibition. I think we were working. No, we're not working on that. Okay, let's make sure we're working on that. Let's upgrade to the fishing dredge. Okay, thank you, Penultimo. Sorry you're disgusted. Let's be a little bit more cautious with our money here, I think. I think, though, setting up better entertainment in this area, like giving these people a circus, I think could be a big play. I think giving them a clinic also would be a big play. Clinics are actually pretty cheap. We just probably don't have the workers for it. Oh, the other thing to consider is we need to do a fire station for that. That's going to be super expensive, though. But we could ask for 5,000 back after building it, and that'll subsidize it a bit. Or we could just make the military faction like us more. It's kind of hard to say what we're going to do here, to be honest. Oh, we're making 20,000 next time that the boat comes in. 25,000? Let's go. Let's go. Things are starting to come about. We still got a lot of sugar in the rum distillery. Never mind. I think we're just going to not worry about that too much. We got the clinic down. I think we're going to bop the chapel and do something a bit better here. Will the circus fit in right there? I'm not sure. Not really. Circus will go there, though. And I'm hoping the church will go here. That's right, we said that we probably, a grocer, they'd probably enjoy a grocer down here. I'm actually going to try to make people a little bit happier if we can afford to, do that. I think the grocer is actually going to make people happier because I think they just get happier going to the grocer than going to like the farm directly and getting food directly like that. I think they prefer. A lot of homeless people here. The heck? We haven't bolstered this area with more housing, so that could make sense. That'll be good, but I think really they might just appreciate like an actual proper home or two. Some of the people are a little bit more well off down here. You know, I think it is definitely really wise to be using urban development and industrialization to kind of optimize the building of factories and residential, but I tend to never like put down just so many at once. I usually am always just kind of building those things over time. I don't use those often, but it is definitely smart to work all that out actually. There's no shacks up here, which is good. We don't have, well, the entertainment is the tavern. I'm almost tempted to actually bump up the upkeep here by 12 because I'd like the people, the workers here to be really happy. They're going to need healthcare, and actually I think these people down here are going to need healthcare because oh no, there's a clinic right there. So everybody has a clinic right now, which is pretty good. We just don't have anyone to work these clinics, I don't think, do we? Oh no, maybe we do. Yeah, doing okay. This one's full up though. So we could try to rescue more educated people. We also got to get that high school built. And we also got to get the commando garrison going too. Police station and prison. How much is that going to run us? The prison's literally going to cost us 18,000. We still need to set up the initial economy here. But it's starting to come around. It's starting to come around. Things are looking better. Police stations are actually super cheap. What is it, like just a couple thousand? Yeah. I guess they're not super cheap, but they're not expensive either.
Remember, loose lips might sink ships, so tighten your lips with a Tropican-made spanner. You won't
I think instead of this, we'll go in with the high school with our remaining money here. Probably going to need more housing out here. We haven't bolstered this section for housing. That's going to make the communists happy, though. Almost done with this mission here. That's actually going to give us 5,000 Swiss bank account bucks, which is really nice. Really good utility there. Because right now, I don't think we have anything going on. Produce corn. That's right. We do need to get that going. If we can, if there's a place to build it. We haven't really seen like a fantastic place to do corn. I mean, over here is pretty nice. How is that an 84? That looks pretty dark green to me. You know what I mean? Try to tell us that's an 84? Like, I'll just take the 83 and I'll stick it on the road. I don't care. Wait, can we get it closer down here? Actually, that actually wouldn't be too bad if that was a good percentage there. 75, that's quite a bit weaker. I think we'll just take our 83. Because getting it a little bit closer to this town would give them a little bit more food diversity. Right now, they're basically eating milk and fish, which I guess isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Are all of these areas being worked? It looks like they might be. Yeah, we only have 12 vacant jobs. That's fantastic. Our population's really gone up. It goes up very fast. We're up to 400. It goes up very fast. If we were thinking weapons, what would we have to do? We'd have to get iron and coal and nickel. So how out of the way would this be? Okay, well, there's a ton of awesome mining up here. I mean, we got coal, gold, iron. We got all the things out here. But the nickel's all the way up here.
Our comrades
I don't know about
rejoice
that.
in your support, President.
Communists are a pretty important faction. I think boosting them when we have a little bit of an uptick in money. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly, about trying to get weapons going. It would be, I mean, it would definitely solidify the economy. It's just going to be an expense getting it going. That prison's staring me in the face right here, too. We're almost done with Prohibition, so that's going to be really, really good. Speaking of edicts, we could come in here and get Employee of the Month going, which I think is worth it.
Are demanding elections, Presidente.
No reason not to deliver a speech, because essentially what you can do is the thing that you're weakest on, like housing quality, it doesn't even factor in. And then we have a chance to praise a faction, which I believe this basically praise the capitalists to temporarily increase their standing. Yeah, so it just makes them happier. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I guess it's temporary. It doesn't go to the next election, so I guess there's really no point to it. There's no reason not to either. We don't need to blame anybody. We don't need to promise anything. It's so hard to fulfill the promises. First election's always really easy. That's almost a standard no matter. Yeah, I don't think there's a single mission where the first... I don't think there's a single mission where the first election you're at risk of like getting kicked out, really. It's the first mission's pretty forgiving, at least on normal.
And your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many.
So we know there's like just a metric ton of good like minerals and ores and stuff like that up here.
Jobs you create for my people and your progressive attitudes toward taxation. So vote El Presidente for the future that you deserve. All of you. Viva Tropico!
How much is this going to cost us? Not much. And this will get our infrastructure going. That's an interesting looking bridge too. I don't think I've even seen a bridge look exactly like that before. Also, the funny thing is, because I've played this before, I know that we actually have to build the 3 prisons out on this island. We have to actually fit 3 prisons out here. So I think the first prison that we do, we're just going to put it out here so that we don't have to build another one. This mine area might actually be super temporary because, yeah, I don't know. Because we could go in with 2 mines here, right? We go in with 2 mines, just like this. Boom, boom. Let's actually... Oh, we can't pause it. Let's just do low priority here for a second. We're going to need a community out here, right? That means church, that means grocer, that means all the things to be able to make these people relatively happy. A Teamster's office probably somewhere along the way too. Wait, let's go back and look at the mine situation. Because, I mean, this is nickel. I mean, this nickel is not important to us at this exact moment until we get the iron and the coal going. Coal we could probably scoop up from somewhere pretty easily without going that deep. But it's probably going to be good just to have everything local here. So that'll get the coal hooked up. Iron just all throughout here. Gold, we got gold. We got all kinds of things out here. So that's basically, I think we're just going to go mad mines for a bit. I wish we could just pause the building construction. I wish we could just full on pause. See, they're coming out to build. Yeah, they're coming out to build because they have nothing else to build. It doesn't matter if it's low priority or not low priority. They're coming out to build this stuff. Nice. We're making some good money. Let's go. It's go time. We know we're going to want this grocer. Ooh, nice. That's actually going to fit really well with the church, kind of filling up that full space there. The people that work in the mines are poor. So just circuses are going to be great for them. Bunkhouses are going to be fantastic as well. And then they're going to want a clinic. That's sort of a self-sufficient little area. We could also do a police station if they really want to be living the high life out here, but I think they'll be fine without that. So that's a little self-sufficient mining area out there. We can come over to this area and do some mining as well. I don't even think there's any reason to double up. Oh, that will fit there. Perfect. We'll do 2 of each kind of mine. I kind of want to actually just build on this gold just so we kind of have that unlock. So that we know that it's there and we don't accidentally build on top of it. Yeah, let's just build these, but we'll set these ones to super low priority and try to get everything else built. We still have money. This is cool. This is really neat. Let's get the Teamsters thing because this is going to be super important having that there. Man, we got a huge mining community going on this map. This is like all mining. And we got the growing too. We got a lot of sort of uneducated work going on here. And we're probably going to end up doing like a weapons thing right down here. Well, we need to also do the steel too. We're going to probably try to fit most of that like down way a little bit, but I don't know, maybe some of the steel works is going to go right there. That won't fit back there, which is kind of unfortunate. We could stick it there. We'll probably definitely do industrialization before we build like the big factory. So hopefully we'll get another influx of cash. I think actually we're going to save some of this room right here. Yeah, that's a steel mill right there. I think it's a 2x, I think it's as long as a church. It's a 2x4, but it might actually be all the way to 5. I'm not sure. Either way, we're not going to be using this space back here. Or we could just come in with some houses and stuff, because there's, you know, the people that live at the, or work at the church, and the people that work at the factory and stuff are going to be a little bit higher end sort of citizens, so. Oh, what we didn't do out here is we didn't do leisure. We could save this entire space for, actually the tavern, or the circus could go there. Let's do a tavern for now. And that's our money. That's all our money. So let's hope we didn't just doom ourselves there. We should be fine. We're getting gold and corn and other such good things. Maybe we want to actually, we could actually have just imported nickel from this too by just looting it, stealing it. A chance to get 10,000 bucks. I like that. I really like that. But I don't really care about getting 5,000 raid points or, you know, a regime tool or a blueprint. See, this is where you don't want a blueprint, right? A blueprint versus 10,000 is not great, but a blueprint versus 2,000 is usually pretty good. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Bananas, iron, hides. I think that this is still the best. Gold, coffee, corn. Coffee and the corn make people happy. Gold's gold. I mean, I have to assume that gold's worth more than most of this junk. But I don't think gold is definitely not the end all be all, but it's not bad. In fact, if you go into this trade menu, I usually don't do this too much, but you can look here. We can sort by stuff. So boats are, you know, boats are worth huge money. Weapons are really good. Gold's, I mean, for an unprocessed good, I mean, there's nothing that beats that. Oil is really close, though. Oil is very valuable. Oh, that's to control, never mind. You know what I thought that was? I thought I just had a huge moment there. I thought that was actually to control what trade offers show up in the list. I was like, holy cow, you can deselect like cheese or something so we don't get trade offers for cheese, but no. What that means is like, this is what we're allowing ourselves to export. So if we do this, we don't export oil. Like we'll just store it all. Oh, there we go. Boats. Not enough trade licenses. We don't have the money. I want this. I want this 10% on boats. We're stuck with this tobacco one. Yikes. We need some money. 8,000 planks. We could actually go in. I think we're going to actually build another shipyard while we're actually building, while we do the industrialization. We need money. We need money. What we should probably do is actually pay these guys more. Give them a heavy crane too. Let's pay them more so they work harder and they work longer.
My flock are blessed with faith, hope, and
We are building a church. Hopefully it didn't get built yet. Nope. Nice. We're building a couple different churches. See, we have 400 boats here. We know that's going to be a huge amount of cash because we just saw that 1,000 boats is like $32,000 or something like that. So that right there is 16,000 just chilling there. That's really, really, really good. Okay. What did I... Yeah, we were thinking about picking this up. And that's an extra 12,000 right there. If we can eventually push it out. I don't like the fact... Oh, it's only 2,500? We'll take that. Yeah, let's get that going. That'll also make the allies, like, just absolutely love us. We're probably coming up on asking them for money. There we go. Booyah. There's some extra money. So if we did industrialization right now, I think we'd be a little bit disappointed. But when this 42,000 comes in, let's go. We're gonna be ready to do a huge industrialization here. It's gonna be nuts. There's the 50,000. Let's go. Edict, and then industrialization. You don't have to research this one. 50%. All industrial buildings. 50%. And we can take a look and see exactly what an industrial building is. It's 10,000, but as long as we spend 20,000 worth, we're gonna save, right? Unfortunately, wow, the blueprints on these are insanely expensive. But only 5,000 for the shipyard, that's money right there. That's money. So we need probably a steel mill. Or two. I think ideally we'd probably go 2-2 here if we can manage that. Oh wow, it's actually gonna let us build one here. I don't think anything else is going to fit there. We're barely going to have enough to do double weapon factories. I wouldn't mind leaving some room here for like better entertainment or houses and stuff like that, because these people are going to have much higher end jobs. We'll have room over here to kind of give these people better lives, I think. And that's we just spent essentially, I mean, what would this have cost us otherwise? 18 plus 18, 36,000. That would have been basically 10,000, right? So 30,000 between the shipyard and the 2 steel mills. So 30,000 plus the 36, 76,000, and it only cost us 50,000. So that's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. We're still trying to build stuff here, though. And we still need that prison. Whoops. We can also issue prohibition. What does this do? Decreases the efficiency of whole entertainment buildings 30%. That's harsh. That is going to go down as it levels up, though. Increase the efficiency of all other buildings by 10%. That's very good. Decreases crime safety by 10. That makes sense, right? Because that makes sense. Because that means that there's more crime going on as people just have to get their fix. I guess, you know, continue to... Now those people are actually committing crimes instead of just living there, being normal, you know, responsible adults. See, I'd like to switch this to Undead Man's Chest. We need to actually, like, we need to time this up with a raid that comes in.
I could count on you to do the right thing, eventually.
I'm tempted to take the money here. Everybody loves us. I think that, honestly, Religious Faction, I think they probably either already love us because of the Prohibition. Does that... It doesn't have anything to do with Religious Faction, which makes sense, actually. It wouldn't necessarily, but...
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico
allow them to vote freely. 95% going on here. Let's go. Bring it on. Profit Protocol, give them all a little bit of a raise, though. We know we have gold going on over here. I think it'd be kind of an interesting mechanic in this game if the price of goods went down over time. I'm not saying this would feel good in like a sandbox mode or something necessarily, but I think it'd be a little bit more interesting if you had to be a little bit more dynamic and light on your feet with some of these things. Because think about how much gold we're producing right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of insane. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I don't know. We just seem kind of fixed. We're kind of situated when it comes to things. You know what?
The election is.
I don't even know if we're gonna get full cost back. I think we do. I think we actually go with urbanization now. Urban development. And let's actually just put down a bunch of good stuff here. Let's maybe even sprinkle in some homes, which are more expensive per household that they do. But let's just drizzle a lot of these all around. We know we're gonna have unemployed or homeless people, I should say, right? And let's get a lot of homes going on where we think that people are gonna want to live in a home. I don't think they want to live down here on the docks necessarily, but either way, we know that these people are going to expect higher end housing. That's kind of wiping out a lot of the trees that the lumber dude is probably wanting to use there. Let's just do it with just a bunch of housing. We ended up spending like 12,000 on housing.
Presidente, this was the single greatest and most
Which, because we urbanized, have cost.
But we are sure the palace is
Okay,
just
time to
being
progress
modest.
on the actual mission now. Prison coming down. It's going to be all of our 18,000 bucks though. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't actually have to be on the road. We'll probably maybe even give us like a garage here. We might do free wheels at a point. Have I done that yet? No. I'm not sure which of these we're going to need for the actual mission. Like we might need military police because it's kind of like a crime type thing. We might need martial law. I want free wheels. We might need right to bear arms. Bells to bullets. I mean, it's possible we could need this stuff, so I'm just kind of grabbing this stuff. It's going to actually take a while for all this to get done. I personally really like going with the, how do we get back to that? I like going with this stuff too. Labor policy is great because you can set it to early retirement. Again, people are expendable, right? So get them, you know, move people into early retirement. That makes everybody super happy.
Freedom for the market.
We don't need a theater, so we'll build a second fire station, which we don't need either, but I think it's going to be more utilized than a theater. We technically have a theater. Oh, I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked a lot of people are using this. Wow. Couple more missions here. Opera House? Opera House can only be visited by the rich, right? By the rich. So I don't think we're going to be able to really do that. Power drill would be amazing. If we could get power going, that could be something. We got a coal thing over here. We could do power. We could go for a power plant. And if we could get all of our mines working on power, that'd be a huge amount of income, I bet. If these areas are built, but they're complaining about not having the goods. We do need to upgrade this once we get more money. Got lots of gold there. 58,000. Okay, the economy is looking situated here. Let's go. Yeah, I was looking, I'll admit, I was a little bit scared for a moment there. A little bit scared. We can increase the job quality at the weapons factory. I don't quite get this. Pressurized storage tanks. I mean, I'm not going to say this isn't like, you know, a cool idea, but I'm just thinking the job quality is already, oh, it's actually kind of low. 45? 35. That just seems freakishly low, because where were we looking that it was 40? Like the logging camp people have 45 job quality. There's no way. It was the coconut gatherers, right? This guy's got 40 job quality. Apparently the people that are out logging have the same job quality as the people working in the weapons factory. That actually seems backwards to me.
No, not the.
We do need that commando garrison for. We have two different people that are now begging for that. So let's set that up somewhere. In fact, this could end up being like a little sort of pseudo militarized area here, because we're going to need to continue to build military based things. Actually, now I'm thinking there's no reason not to give this a little bit more breathing room. Is that technically straight? I'm not sure. Yeah, we have the money to do this too, so there's no reason not to. I'm actually going to swing in with a barracks too. No, a barracks, not an army base, because I think it's going to demand this at some point. With that, we're going to need some housing. And we still have that half-cost housing. Most of these people should be well off, but we're gonna actually trim a couple of these and put in a bunkhouse because I'm thinking that's gonna be a lot of homes there. The heck? Spot's already taken by what? I don't know what was freaking out there.
Keep your survival kit on hand. In the event of panic,
It might be the order. It actually might be the way that the house was facing. So we're building that prison. We're working on weapons. We actually have everything we need here for weapons, which is really, really cool. We're trying to get the steel pumped out. We just don't have enough people working, actually. Oh, we need high school educated people for this, don't we? Let's check the almanac here. Vacant jobs. See, now we're starting to get high school people. We need more high schoolers, too. Let's increase the budget there. We probably want to do literacy program eventually. See, this is just going really slow. We might have to go up to 2 libraries. It's not bad. There's no real... I mean, how much does the library cost us?
Aid is appreciated. With your help, we'll double.
We don't need money anymore. Money is... We're great on money. Tempted to actually just pay them more, too. 80, it'd basically be 80. Increase the efficiency. Wow, I didn't know this. Academic department, $2,000 to increase the efficiency at 25%. Holy cow. I actually didn't know you could do that. Let's go in with another one here. Man, I wish we had better options for housing. I just think, I mean, houses are fine, but I don't know. So I think another library is going to help us get stuff done. Fill and import with a non-superpower. Well, we don't have a trade license for this. And it's an import, not an export. What we could try to do is we could try to import something that we need to export. Like we could try to import 4,000 units of tobacco. Actually, I kind of like that idea. Let's look and see if we can find something for tobacco. Not by the trade part, by the goods. It's a 50% cost. And we can only buy it. Nope. Never mind. What we got here? This is all rather inefficient. We can import rum at a small penalty. Total extra charge. And it's going to make us pay 5,000 to get the extra slot, which I think would be nice. We're actually using these slots for one reason or another. Oh, except it's going to make them super unhappy. Because they're smugglers. There's just 1,000 only extra. There we can. Let's just import a little. Let's just import a little bit of corn.
Good job there,
And we'll be
President.
fine.
Very appreciative of the help you.
Have a customs office. A customs office. That's actually not too bad to have. You know, it'd be nice if we got some of this stuff for free. This is kind of expensive stuff. You know what this also means? We also need a college. Because we need people to actually be able to work these higher end jobs that we're starting to grab. We're starting to get more people doing higher end stuff. We still have that urbanization. We're still getting half cost on all this. So I like the fact we're building some extra homes here. Yeah, I think college before the customs office. Although, it's just going to fit in there. Let's just do it. We got the money. We haven't actually technically exported any weapons yet, according to the mission on the left here. There we go. There's weapons in there. We got 800 weapons in there. It's saying 1800. Really? The weapons aren't going to give us more of a boost? There we go. What was that? What did we just get?
Raking it in, Presidente. I should have gotten into crime years ago.
Allies are the Axis.
Sure does seem
Let's
to
do with
pay.
the Allies,
Always
just
a pleasure.
because it seems like they're already kind of liking us more. Well, this has been built, so we can start a different raid here. We could do the Sabotage Allies. That's what they want us to do. Did I double click that accidentally? Why did it show up too? No raid in progress. I don't know why it's doing it like that. Negative? Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Intimidating neighbors is really, really nice. It lowers the happiness of the Caribbean. So sometimes you might think to yourself, why is, happiness is so high? What's the big deal? This Caribbean happiness goes up. See, everybody's voting for us because we have higher happiness than the Caribbean on average. As soon as the Caribbean passes us up, we're in trouble. That's why the garrison is really important for cutting that happiness down. Because once the Caribbean gets up to like 70, 75 happiness, you can't really keep up with that. It's actually kind of insane. Yeah, we're still set to be doing the no raid in progress. Is it because we don't have raid points? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. Fire station. Okay. Second fire station. Which is kind of, it is what it is, you know. We don't have to build a second fire station, but it looks like we're building a second fire station. Fire stations are kind of nice, though, because they do increase. They can be... You can do some research that'll help them increase the actual happiness of the people that live in the radius of the fire station. Increase their housing quality. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I think we need to take a pause in this episode, and then we'll kind of just break it down. We just made 47,000 with the freighter. Things are looking good. Hopefully these, yeah, it looks like we're getting everything in here except for steel. We could actually just, well, we might just need more people working in the steel plant. That actually looks like what it is. We just don't have all the, it's not full of workers. So, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out. And in the next episode, we'll continue to try to get this mission done. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time.